Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Modern Man Podcast. This is episode 12, and today we have a very cool guest on with us. Bro, I wrote you a little bit of an intro.
Let's go.
I hope you enjoy. Oh, they say Travis Scott thinks he's the American Flame. They say his lyrics are smoother than Paul Walker's tires. A multi-platinum producer as well as gold-selling artist. One of the best rappers in South African music industry. The one and only Flvme. Welcome, bro.
Yes, sir.
What an intro, MJ.
That was fire.
Sorry, okay, so
That
my
was
dark
fire.
joke stood.
That was fire.
Huh? Not too shabby, bro.
But I don't lie, I actually enjoy that Travis Scott comparison, bro. It's actually cool.
But dude, you've got the whole thing going on, bro. From the voice to the dreads to the look to the melodic sound.
I didn't ask for it. You know what I mean? Bro, yeah.
No, fuck, bro. Dude, you when I watched your episode of the Sobering, bro, when you were on there, you're younger than us, bro. You're 24 this year.
Yeah.
24 this year. Bro.
10th of September. Don't forget that in case I don't see it.
Dude, just watching you on that thing, bro. You're very wise, bro. Stoic, kind of, in a sense, you know. A little keep to yourself, but
Thank
for
you
someone
very
so
much.
young, bro, you've got some.
Hey, man, it's not about the age, it's about the experience. Yeah, I think I did a lot of crazy shit in my life to know that being chilled is cool.
Fuck, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we're the exact same, though. Like, we've also been a little, I can just talk for
Are you
myself.
saying that you
Yeah, I
chilled?
think
No, I'm
everybody
not- I'm
has a
saying more
chaotic
chilled,
phase in life, especially once you start breaking into adulthood. You have to get into a chaotic phase of your life, like especially around your when you're like 17, going to at least I'll say 20, 21 maybe. That's where you start figuring out the person you want to be, type of thing. So. Yeah, I had my chaotic phase. It was fun, but this is way more fun.
And this is your style now, bro. You don't see it changing anytime soon.
I actually been like this. I just was
Yeah.
dabbling into stuff and be like, oh, the more you fuck around, the more you find out. It was just that.
Yeah.
But I've always been like this. It's just getting more intense the more I grow, I guess.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
bro. And now tell me, dude, you've been doing this for a long time already. Since you were young.
7 years.
Dropped out of school.
now.
Take music seriously, and it's paid off for you, bro.
Yeah, bro. Well done. You pulled it off.
Appreciate it.
I was saying
7
to you,
is a number of perfection in my belief, so yeah.
7.
Something's got to happen this year. I don't know what. We'll see.
What do you have an idea for, though?
I don't know. Only God knows, I guess. Yeah.
But that
I'm
comes
just-
back to what
I'm
we're
just
saying.
doing what I got to do, really.
Mm.
I'm having fun. So I think this is something I don't even talk about much, really, when I even do interviews. But, for me, I'm at a point where I don't make music for, as much as I make it for the fans and stuff like that, it's not about that no more for me. It's like I went back to why I was making music in the first place, The first time walking into the studio, that feeling was just,
Yeah.
So that's why I'm in the studio now, just doing my thing. I'm just trying to feel like that so that everything I express is at 100 and it's not me trying to fake or trying to create something just because I'm trying to get to a certain level or reach a certain checkpoint. It's just like, I'm going to make something. If they don't like it, they don't like it. If they do, they do. At the end of the day, I can't impress everybody, even if it's still crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think that just comes from, I think when you put out stuff that you say you like, bro, so it's more, as you say, you're not doing it for other people or for anybody's, what's the word?
Approval.
Yeah, approval. People love that more. They
Yeah.
tend to enjoy your art more at that point,
It's
don't you
because
think?
it's like a magnet. It attracts other people. People are more drawn to you when you're focused on yourself. It's a strange reaction that people have.
It's because they're interested in you. So they nobody wants to hear something Like, you don't make music to create something you think people want to hear. You're making it based on yourself, on your life experiences, what you like, what you enjoy. And that's why other people are drawn to it, because they're interested in him as an artist. So, like,
It's
they
also a
want to hear
reflection
what
of his
you
confidence, though, if you think about it. Confidence is key when it comes to things like that, because that is what draws people. You're not doing it because you're looking for someone's
Approval,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
For sure.
it's your indifference. If
Yeah,
people like
I'm
it,
very
they like
much
it. If they don't
indifferent.
like it, they don't like it.
Yeah, it's just like, hey,
Especially
man.
at your age, bro. People only realize the shit when they hit like 45 and they're tired of all the cuck, bro.
Hey, also me, I have a lot of people around me that are just like a great support system, so it's easy for me to navigate through a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, sometimes the urge of just trying to, comes here and then, but I have people around me that always make sure I'm always grounded at all times.
So your team's very influential on your career and everything, bro.
When I say team, I mean everybody in my life. So from moms, dad, grandparents, the whole family, my son, my friends, then, the people I work with in my business side of the music and all that. But yeah, that's everyone I have around me just knows how to make sure I'm always straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, bro. I didn't know you had a son, bro.
I've always had.
That wasn't. I
on
do
the
my
song,
research, bro.
Like, that's why I don't really speak about things like this,
Yeah.
because I want people to listen to the music. All of these jewels are in the songs. All you got to do is just go to the catalog. You're going to find everything you need to know about me.
Shit, that's impressive.
Any
Damn.
and everything you need to know about me until, well, not really right now, because I still need to release the music that speaks about what's been going on now. But yeah, everything you need to know about me is literally in
These
the
are
whole
the projects
catalog.
that you put out,
Yeah.
bro. That's impressive, actually, and I would have never thought of that, to be honest with you. Sometimes you just listen to music and you think, okay, beat's sick, lyrics are cool, but you don't really take back like the deeper meaning of those kind of things. You don't really relate it to that person because
I've actually, for me, crazy enough, I always say this to my friends, and I'm like, bro, every time I work on a project and I'm done with it and we're about to release, I'll be like, they're gonna like it, but they won't understand it right now. I think it took them a couple of years to understand Clouds, and that was my first project. And I knew it was gonna take them a minute. I didn't know how long it was gonna take, but it did take a while for them to, let it sink in. And after that, I think when we got to dropping everything else, they started looking at it like, oh, that's the greatest thing you've ever dropped. And I'm like, no, that's not. Like, I go listen to that and I cringe, bro. You know what I mean?
because of it, who you were back then.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, I'm so glad I'm better than this right now. You know what I mean? So,
Shit.
yeah, so everything I create literally has a whole lot of information about what you need to know about me, how I think, what I like. It's just me. It just gives you a
So
perspective.
you're putting it
on
out
me.
there, bro. Like, this
Yeah.
is your mind. You kind of like...
Yeah, and I try to do it with an open mind, because at the end of the day, I need to understand that there's my view of the world and there's everyone else's view. I can't look at it from everyone's eyes, but I can try and at least understand how they feel about it.
Put
So,
yourself in other...
Yeah.
So tell me, bro, out of your one project, there is one song that was mentioned a bit, and I want to know what was happening at this point, bro. The Message. Hey, man. I bang that song in the car all the time. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but...
This the crazy thing about that song,
Yes.
right? Everybody thinks I made that song heartbroken. I was not heartbroken. I don't know how many times I've said this, and everybody
How
fights
were you
me.
not, bro? That was such a heartbroken fucking song, bro. Like, it was just so... Like, it felt like you were there. Like, you were living in that moment.
So, like I said, that was my first project, right, that I ever released, and I was like, okay, this is me going out to the world. So I think that was the time I actually understood who I was and how I'm going to make music in general. Because at first I used to make music off of the gift of I can make it. So it wasn't really like emotionally driven or anything like
Yeah.
that. So when I started working on Clouds, I had went through a whole lot of crazy shit in my life, right? So at the time, well, I won't lie and say I wasn't heartbroken. In the same year when that project was being worked on, I did get my heart broken, and I stopped making music for about a month or 2 months. Like I just
Shit,
was
that
like,
bad?
yeah, I didn't even get out of my bedroom, bro. Like, it was,
Damn, bro.
No.
yeah,
Fuck, that must have been. Didn't get out of your bedroom for 2 months, bro.
yeah. I was only getting out of there to just eat, shower, then back in there.
Damn. Oh, that's fucked, bro. Like
But for me, it was great
because
because I enjoy being alone. Crazy enough.
Yeah.
So that was my way of like, because also I'm just like, how can I put it? I'm more of like, I always want to make sure everybody around me is okay. So having to have them see me like not being straight is always gonna affect them. So I wouldn't want that. So that's why I just stay away from everybody when I'm not okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You self-isolate when you feel in that
Yeah.
point, bro.
So I
we all
can
do
deal
that
with
kind of-
everything,
Yeah.
and then once I'm done, I come on. I'm the
Yeah.
best version of whatever the fuck is going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want people to see you in that state of mind,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
So yeah, back to the question. So I started incorporating everything that was happening in my life into the music now, and just like, cause now I was like at a point where I started listening to music that also made me feel certain, emotions when I listened to it. And there's certain music I was listening to when I was going through that heartbreak phase that helped me go through it by just, artists expressing their heartbreaks and stuff like that. So I understood now that this is bigger than just me going there and just showing people that I'm cool and gifted about doing what I'm doing. Now it's more about this has got to save at least one person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, from today on out, everything I'm going to make or put on a song is going to be the realest thing I could ever say. If it's not real, I'm not even going to bother to say it.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's.
I respect that, actually.
So yeah, the message, that's like one of the conversations now we have as boys that, yo, if you don't, watch out what type of girls you be hanging around, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And you were
know
saying
what
earlier to us that you have a lot of females around you, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
it gives you a whole.
Well, it's a recent thing,
Yeah.
to be honest. I've never really, like, I'm always like alone. Even now, but it's just like, okay, now I interact with people over here and there, but I'm still like very much to myself.
You just enjoy.
Yeah.
And it's,
Yeah.
for a rapper, you don't really hear that much often, bro.
Yeah, I
you
just
don't.
enjoy
Do you like go out, drink, party all the time? No, what's your story? You're just in the studio, bro.
If I say I'm going out, I'm literally at my homie's crib, and we all do the same shit. So if I'm not with them, they're with me. That's just how it is. Like, I literally just left them right now at the crib. Literally.
That was some Sun Tzu shit, bro.
So like, we're always together doing the same shit. So if we're saying, okay, we're tired of being in this spot, we'll go to that guy's spot. If we're tired of that guy's spot, we'll go to the other guy's spot. But we're always like around each other and just doing the same damn thing. We don't drink. I mean, we'll drink occasionally here and there if we feel like we want to celebrate something, but we don't even get drunk or none of that. Nah.
Keeps you away from your productivity as well, bro.
Not even. We just feel like it's not for us. We've tried it before, and it's just not for us. So yeah.
Seb feels the exact same way.
Hey, homie, listen, nothing justifies that fucking hangover. I'm sorry. It's not worth
That's
it.
another thing, you know what I mean?
worth
I
it.
hate feeling shitty. I won't lie. I hate
And it's
feeling
not a one-day
shitty.
hangover no more.
And if you go hard, it hurts more because you're getting older. No, man. No.
So yeah, I was good with the. Yeah, I think I threw up once after getting drunk, and I was like, nah, there's no way
This
I'm
is
gonna
not
feel.
it for me, bro.
Yeah, I cannot feel like this ever again in my
Yeah.
life. Just like you feel lame as fuck.
Trauma.
You just feel lame as fuck. So I was like, nah, I'll never want to feel like this in my
That's what I
life.
said, it fucks
And it
your
was in front of girls when I threw up. So you see,
Oh, now you. Oh.
See, same story with me. That's
You
why I don't
feel
drink
me?
anymore, bro.
damn. But yeah, but
Worse.
But my bad for cutting you off. I gotta give you the interesting part of the message being recorded, right? So how it actually even came to life. That was my first time at Zoocci studio. So we get there, he invites us, boys, come, let's see what we can create.
Wait, sorry, who's Zoocci, bro?
Zoocci Coke Dope.
I don't know many.
You don't know Zoo?
I don't know a lot of South African artists. To be very fair, but like I'm not really connected in the scene. You know, like yeah.
How can I'll describe Zoo like this. You wouldn't have my music if we didn't have
Wasn't for
Zoo.
that guy. Yeah.
He's the reason you even love my music.
I do love your music.
You feel me?
I've been on your music for so long, so
he's
I
the
will
reason
send him,
why
I'll send
you
him a
love
DM and say
that
thanks,
shit.
bro.
Trust me. So just know that's for me. That's the greatest ever I've ever met in my life. That's the craziest guy ever. Like that nigga's crazy. Like he's crazy. Like I don't know how to even explain.
What
like
kind
he's
of crazy,
just
bro?
like he's super genius level. Like he's beyond.
One of those guys that just
Like anything musically. If I feel like I'm doubting something, I'll go to him and he'll let me know if we're on the right path or if we need to. Yeah, very much wise. Yes, sir. And he wears a lot of hats. He's an artist. He's a platinum selling artist, platinum selling producer, sound engineer, all of that. You know I Don't Know by Speedster?
yes.
Yeah, that's him on the chorus and the beat.
Damn.
Shit.
Wow.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think the only guy that I know that's been on your pro is that, well, not like that I listen to his music. How do you say, I don't know how you
Diamonds.
Is that
Diamonds.
how you
Diamonds,
say it?
yeah.
I thought it was D-Monday.
I know it's I know.
No. If you guys see the way it's spelled, you got to understand, bro.
I know
It's spelled die,
it's diamond.
space, Mondays. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
so
I won't
diamond,
lie. Also,
okay.
me the first time I saw his name, that's how I pronounced it. But yeah, I got to get the real pronunciation. But it's diamonds. It's just like, I mean, from a branding perspective, that's a cool way to put it. 'Cause
Yeah,
at
it is.
least you
It
don't
is.
have to fight with too much shit going on when we need to search you up or anything like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's like black. Everyone thinks it's 6 lakh.
bingo.
Yes, actually.
I'm not gonna
I've
lie, I
heard
thought it
someone
was,
call me Flvme. It was so crazy. I was
have
so
to confess, bro,
mad.
the very first time ever I saw your name, I said,
Don't tell me you
I
thought
was like, damn,
Flvme.
Flvme's not bad, bro.
Nah, bro. Nah. For me, I
I was
looked at it as
corrected
an
quickly,
upside down name. That's how I looked at it.
I
But-
realized later on when they explained it.
I never
and
realized
crazy
it like
enough,
that.
it's
I
a
just
crazy show. It's a crazy show on Apple Music, bro. Like,
Yeah?
it's a. I don't know if you know Darty, the Darty show. It's one of the biggest playlists you can ever get as an African artist. Or just an artist around the world. Like a lot of big artists get playlisted on that girl's playlist, bro. When she introduced my shit, I was like, my nigga, the least she could have done was say my name right.
Oh no,
and he
what
called
she
it-
said.
What did
Like,
they say,
what's the
Flvme?
crazy thing, right? I even have an intro before my song even plays so you can hear it. I literally introduced myself.
And she still fucked it up.
Bro.
Did she call you Flvme?
Yep.
That's so fucked. I'm so sorry.
Like, I don't know, like, for me, because I knew, like,
Your heart must have stopped,
even
bro.
when it was,
like,
bro, it was crazy because look at it from this perspective, right? I'm like, I'm on one of the craziest playlists I could ever dream of being on Apple Music
so
right
good to
now.
see
And
it.
I'm like, okay, great. Now I'm just waiting for the moment where I'm just like, she's about to say my name and boom. As soon as she said it, I'm like, damn, is this even like a great moment anymore or what's going on? Like, am I supposed to still celebrate this
Damn.
or
That's hectic.
like
I'm
I
so
didn't
sorry,
even
bro.
know how to feel?
It's like you hooking up with a hot chick and she calls you someone else's name,
Bro.
Same, like, she's
It
about
just
to say
ruins
my
it.
name and it's...
And the crazy thing is, I actually love her show, bro. Like
Yeah.
I be watching it on YouTube and
You must have
stuff.
been
Like,
so
and I'm
touched,
like,
bro.
It's heartbreaking.
damn, I'm a confront her about it the day I have, I get the chance to meet her in person and we do an interview.
How
I'll
my
be
name's
like,
Flame.
there's no way you did me like that. There's no way,
Thanks for the introduction, but no thing.
for sure.
No, that's... Fuck, bro.
So earlier you mentioned that you obviously constantly every day you're growing, and
Mm-hmm.
as things happen in your life, you grow as an artist, and your music has changed.
Yeah.
And all of us, or at least all of us sitting here, know you've done a pretty fucking good job getting your music out there.
Damn, for
You know,
real.
Top
building
shelf,
a brand,
bro.
building a name, building a team.
Thank you very
But
much.
I wanted to ask you, is there some point, because you're very successful, we all love your
For
music.
real. Is that,
It's like he doesn't know, bro. Like,
for real. Like,
Is there some point, like a goal or some specific point in your mind where you'll feel like, okay, this is what I've been waiting for, this is what I've been working for?
a pinnacle. Too
Nah.
short.
Will there ever be enough?
nah. Actually, nah. No.
No end goal in sight, bro. That's
Nah.
just go on.
And I think that's
Yeah.
that's what makes you a great artist, is that you constantly wanting to evolve. There's no end point for you.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like I want to sell a platinum record or whatever it is that you want to do, and that's your end
Yeah.
goal. You will constantly and forever be.
Yeah, for me, it's beyond like the plaques, because I think you can figure out a way to get a plaque. It's people with like very mid or trash music that get plaques every day over people that actually make great music. Someone can just make a funny song today and they were just trying to make the internet laugh or something like
Baby
that.
Shark.
Like
eh?
the platinum.
You know what I'm saying? It's a diamond selling record. And there's people that spend hours creating and making sure their stuff is very presentable to people. And it's like, you know what I mean? So for me, I looked at it beyond that because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do understand there's the business that we got to play. But on the business side, I'm not even looking at stuff like that where I'm like, oh, I got to have plaques. I'm just like, am I bringing in money?
I was about to say, you must think like
Yeah.
that's your full-time thing, bro. So
Yeah.
it has to bring in the income.
For me, it's just like, yo, are we bringing in money? Like, whether there's a plaque or not, there's people chilling with plaques and they ain't got money on them. You know what I mean? For me, it's like, are we somehow, at least somewhere, there's a bank getting piled up with some money we making from these songs or something, you know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. So, yeah, and also for me, it's just like, as much as, so that's me now looking at it from the business side. It's like, we just gotta, whatever we attach ourselves to and we put into this thing just needs to bring money. Me being a smoker needs to bring me money somehow. Just me doing that.
You don't do something.
Yeah,
just-
you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah,
like, I need to smoke weed for free sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
I got to get paid to smoke weed sometimes.
Yeah.
So I look at stuff like that. I'm just like, me being myself, I still need to be able to use myself
Yeah.
to bring in money because I'm already giving you myself through audio form.
Yeah.
So if I can use every aspect of it to bring money, I mean, there's visuals,
This and that, yeah.
but we need to bring in money no matter what.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I don't have any money on me right now. Do you want to smoke some weed, bro? I don't. Yeah, you
I'll start it up.
There we go.
I'll start
Have
it
it,
up. Don't worry. So, yeah, that's how I view it. And then on the creating side for me, it's just like that's therapy. I don't really like opening up too much to people about everything that's happening in my life. So the best way to open up is on a song, because that's where I feel like no one is gonna judge me when I speak about it.
That's actually true, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect that.
Because you can also put like your darkest thoughts into a song and make it like beautiful, and people will never look at it twice in a bad way if you put it in that sense. But if you just say it out loud, it
Everyone
can come
has
across
their-
fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
Everyone
need to
has their
understand most of the
version.
time people that are judgmental are just probably just projecting fears on you or something like that. So even people that just view my music in a negative way, it's not because they don't like it. They do. It's just they like it so much they hate the fact that it's me that's doing it. They might be artists that are trying to make music and they hate the fact that, oh, why is it this guy making the type of music I want to make? Who knows? You know what I mean? It could be a thing of, I don't know, maybe you like how I dress so much, you wish you could dress like this, but you hate it because you can't. But I just look at it like, bro, like, appreciate everything you got.
Yeah.
It starts there, really.
I don't think people like what they have, bro.
That's where, and now you won't get everything you want if you can't even handle what you have right now.
That's the thing as well. Like, people most of the time they forget, like 5 years ago. Right now they have exactly what they prayed for and what they worked for 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But instead of acknowledging that, taking a step back and being like, I did this, they're already focused on what they don't have. you know, so it's hard to be happy for people. That's why people are so jealous and people aren't really out to see you win
You feel me?
because
That's
they're
a
like
difficult
battling their own
conversation, though.
demons.
I get that.
No,
but
it's a
you have
conversation
to, yeah.
that should be had.
Mm.
You know what I mean? That's why I hate doing interviews, because I hardly even touch subjects like this.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because because
I was about to say,
we're
I'm
on this.
done with the interview. The topic list is there, bro.
You know what I mean? It's like, we gotta go through. We gotta try and
Yeah.
say this, and
I mean, it is difficult from our point of view. So obviously, so we have not a specific mark. We have quite a very arranged group of people that watch our shit. But the thing is, when we have guests on, normally what we do is so we have to kind of, if somebody doesn't know who the guest is, try to give them some sort of background, who they are, this and that, what. So I think it is difficult because we come up with topic lists beforehand and shit. So you want to keep it as genuine as possible, but you also want to make it informative, not just. Sometimes a bunch of shit talking is really fun, it really is. Like last time, sorry, bro.
I should have got that for you.
So yeah, it's
I feel it. I mean, for me, I talk a lot of shit, but I think about it. So that's how I
think
feel.
about all the
Calculated shit.
Yeah, I think a lot, bro. I think that's what I do most of my time. I think everyone just thinks, this nigga's probably just in the studio recording something right now. Or most of the time, I'm just sitting down thinking.
But think about what though? Everything, all at once.
Anything that could come into my mind.
Yeah.
at the moment. But most of the time, what's always on my mind is just figuring out how to
Take the next step.
exactly, and just unlocking the full. It's just always finding the way to unlock my full potential. It's what am I supposed to do now to break this? I'm already at this, threshold. I got to break this one now. I got to go a bit higher than this.
Yeah.
So that's always the constant thinking, and always understanding the fact that the reality of, anything bad can happen.
That's
You know
but
what
that's
I mean?
exactly what you were saying, Nana Gabs. Is that you reach a certain threshold and you say you want to push now to the next threshold.
You feel me?
So I think a lot of people always have this conversation of, be present, be happy with what you have at the moment, 100%. But kind of our whole mindset is, if you're ambitious, you always will want more.
And
There's
it's not
always
a bad
something.
thing.
It's not a bad thing.
Set your goals, but don't forget to take a step back first and
Yeah,
appreciate what you've done
for
to
sure.
get to where you are.
I'm big on that.
There needs to be a balance.
I preach that a lot. I'm like, working on yourself. This is how I put it, right? I think it's the best way to put it. Work on yourself, not your job.
Every day, bro.
Bingo. Because when you're working on your job, you're only gonna attract everything your job attracts. But if you're working on yourself, you're only gonna attract more. You're only attracting more people you need in your life because you're working on you.
Shit.
You're not gonna be we pulling up on Manny because Manny can, I don't know, fix the car better than.
I can't fix shit, bro.
I'm just saying they're not pulling up on. They just Manny's just got a great personality. Let's hang with him.
Yeah. Okay, so but that's true. I mean, you see,
You know what I
someone like
mean?
even Morgan Freeman, I think, said that. I watched the reel or something. Okay, same kind of context. He was just talking about women. He said, don't chase women. Focus on yourself, and it will come to you always. And you can use that in everything in life. Is that if you
apply that to
focus on
anything,
your own
any goal
shit,
that you want to obtain, you focus on
You
yourself.
feel me? So that's why even my merch, the first thing I thought about was because I was like, we can make merch anytime and just drop shit, but what can I put out there that will be something very substantial and something that will mean something to everybody?
Yeah.
So I looked at it beyond the fact that, I just dropped the project, let's, work around the project, have merch, do this, I was like, nope. This shit, we're going to drop it now. Even after this project, in 5 years' time, I need to be able to still run with whatever I'm doing right now. So literally, the first thing that came into my mind was working on me. Who doesn't want to work on themselves? If you're not doing that, then you really got a problem.
And that's relevant forever. Like you say, in 5 years' time, you want to still be able to drop that same shit. It's relevant forever because everyone should constantly be working on themselves.
Bingo.
yeah, it's like an evil genius. Bingo.
You feel me? So
Oh fuck! But you say who doesn't want to work on themselves? Majority of people. Majority
It's not
of
that they
people.
don't want to, it's that they don't firstly, they don't know how to. Some people are stuck in a weird place where they don't know what to do because they're naive. They don't know what's up. Like, what do I need to better myself? And second, people realize it takes a lot. It takes a lot of your time, energy, attention, everything to work on yourself and to sit back and take time for you. So it's like, I don't have the time to do that right now. My job is more important. My relationship is more important. Whatever it is.
And that's a constant daily struggle, because to work on yourself, you need to be everly present in your self-awareness and know what the fuck you are doing and saying and being. And
100%.
even when you catch yourself doing something fucked up, you mid-catch yourself, you just like say I get angry, I shout or scream at somebody, then I'm like, fucking I'm like, this is dumb. Like, fuck, why am I angry? Like, I don't need to be angry right now.
You feel me? So that's just the nice thing about it, you know. And for me, I look at it as just being responsible. People get it twisted for being perfect.
That's true. That's true.
That's
Fuck.
how people get it twisted. They think you need to be 100%
Perfect.
saint, like everything
Good
about
person.
you.
Yeah.
You in the, you in
That's
the
fucking-
good books. Nah, that's not what it means, bro. Because sometimes, standing for something means you have to go to war and do shit that you don't want to do. You know what I mean? To show that you're standing for what
Yes.
you believe in.
Like,
So
that was actually a beautiful way to put it.
yeah, so it's
And you'll
not
never
about
be,
being perfect.
as you said, bro. Not everyone will always like your shit. Do you want to finish this, bro? I'm done. Yeah.
No problem.
It's everyone.
Don't ask me twice.
Yeah, bro, like, yeah.
Damn, the whole blunt.
Oh,
Damn.
did you?
Damn. Just like that.
The disappointment in that, damn.
I even watched it fall for me up. We like just ashed it twice.
Damn.
Everything just rolled straight up.
I really love smoking. That's how painful it felt.
Oh.
I don't know.
So you smoke often, bro?
Every time.
Yeah.
I'm literally smoking every second I get to smoke.
So you, okay, different for I couldn't do it, bro. Like it's a lot to smoke weed
Well, weed.
consistently. Yeah,
Weed for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I do smoke cigarettes for sure.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm trying to cut that down, so I be smoking vapes.
You going on the trend, bro?
Nah, it's not really the trend thing. It's just trying to find something that can
Better
make
than
me
cigarettes.
not want.
Time
Nah,
to
you know
wait
what
like
happens
10
when I smoke a
years and that
vape,
shit's
right?
worse.
It makes me not want to smoke a cigarette because now the smoke is heavy as fuck. So
And also the taste, bro. Like cigarette taste is.
I mean, when you're a
Unless you're a
smoker and you
smoker,
get
yeah.
used to it, it's just different.
And you're not smoking for the taste, really.
You're smoking.
No, but
'cause
listen. Nothing
You
will
feel
ever
me?
beat
So-
like coffee and a cigarette in the morning.
You feel so? Yeah, I think vapes just help me smoke less cigarettes. Not saying I'm not smoking cigarettes. I just smoke less now because of vapes. So
So you're also one of the dual users.
nah, my team put me on that shit. I'm like, yo, we gotta get you off of cigarettes, bro. I'm like, damn. Like, whatever we gotta do to get off of these cigarettes, let's do it. It's cool.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's a lie, bro. Now
I was
you
about to
just
say,
smoke
yeah,
more.
you're still smoking, bro.
'Cause
So
now
like,
can
I get what
smoke-
you're saying to get
now I
off the
can smoke
cigarettes.
where you're not allowed to smoke cigarettes, and then when I'm allowed to smoke cigarettes, I'll smoke cigarettes, and it just
Nah, for me, it's also like because I love singing, bro. You know what I mean? So, and I have very sensitive vocal cords. So now smoking just makes it even worse. Like me just singing 3 songs on stage, my voice is finished.
oh shit.
Shit.
Like it's done.
I didn't know you sang.
I love singing, but yeah, that's just I do that in private. That's my little.
Don't we all?
Yeah, I don't do it.
I sing.
But
hard
is
in
it
private, bro.
is it a guilt? It's a guilty pleasure.
Guilty
right?
pleasure, yeah.
that's
But
my
what do you
thing.
sing then, bro? Because in a lot
I
of
sing
your songs,
anything.
you've got some choruses
Either-
that you're singing and shit, bro.
Either I'm recording a song, trying to sing, or I'm just either listening to some music that has to do with. I listen to a lot of soulful music, so like R&B.
But that's how your music comes out, bro. That's why I love your music, because it's my kind of vibe. I like listening to that specific kind of.
I appreciate
It's like
that.
melodic rap in a sense. But it's just so like
I appreciate
yeah, and
it.
it's vibes, bro. But like Yeah, obviously you get the guys that go hard, you know, like hard rapping.
Yeah. So me, what, like, I mean, I used to like rap and stuff, but like, for me, like, because I grew up on a whole lot of genres of music as well, it was like, rapping for me didn't feel as natural as doing anything else, excuse me. So, before all the rapping and all that, I was doing like traditional music and stuff like that, right?
Yeah?
I think I even posted the photo on Instagram. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I haven't seen it, bro. Traditional
real?
music.
Damn.
Like, what is traditional music? Like,
God damn, now I
okay.
gotta snitch on myself. Hold on. I know I posted it on my birthday. But yeah, that's what I started. But before that, my mom told me I used to like sing in the choir at church with her.
Really?
Don't
When
you
I was
remember
still
this?
like, she said I was like 5 or some shit. So I was like, damn, that's crazy. I always started when I was like 8 years old. She's like, nope, you started when you were 5. I'm like, okay, cool.
3
the
years
story.
before, yeah.
Yeah, so
But now, bro, is that not something you would take up, bro? Like, proper
What?
singing? Like, really go for it, bro?
not right
Like,
now.
why the fuck not?
Not right now.
No, not right now, but in some
Not right
point.
now. Yeah, for sure, but not right now.
Become like Trey Songs or some shit.
Also, like I said, I gotta cut the cigarettes.
Oh shit, okay.
That's me in the middle right there. So
That's
yeah.
cute as fuck, bro.
Cute.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so this, for me, this is where I think it all started. So that's where I just started, like, being involved, really, like, consciously, I'll say. So, and then, yeah, my brother introduced me to Lil Wayne's music. I mean, I've already had heard a whole lot of hip-hop music before that, but just listening to Lil Wayne just sparked something in my brain.
Yeah.
Same time. I think that same day at night, I started writing things. Pulled up on him the following day. He laughed at me and I was like, nope, you got to do this, do that, blah, 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 blah. And I started doing that. I mean, it sucked in the beginning, but we here now. So, yeah. You know?
That's a great way to say it.
You learn as you go.
You know, for sure. Like,
Would you say
have
Lil
to.
Wayne's one of your favorite artists?
Lil Wayne. Yeah, for sure. That's one of the greatest artists ever. Not even just because
Let's talk
he's
top
my
5,
favorite.
bro.
Top five,
five,
my
bro.
favorite.
Top
Before we
five,
get into
let's
that,
go.
Before we get into that, let me just
Give us some
break down
background.
that answer. So my mom was not. Let me not say was. My mom is big on gospel music, but she was also big on like R&B, but like the Whitney Houstons. You know, my grandma was big on your Dolly Partons, your Barry Whites.
Yeah. The classics, bro.
Yeah, my aunts were big on you know, Beyonce's, Rihanna's. You know, they put me onto a lot of music, your Ushers.
The real R&B era, bro.
Yeah, so, like, I had-
the 2000s.
You
bro.
feel me? I have more soulful music around me than actually hip hop playing. So my uncles and my brother were the only people that were playing hip. Actually, one uncle, not even all of them, and I have 3 uncles.
So it was just one guy that put you on, bro.
One guy, 2 actually,
Yeah.
my uncle and my older brother. So yeah, and then from there I just started rapping. I mean, it was fun. I was doing it just because it was fun. Even just like it was just like, you know, it was stimulating my brain. So it's just like, oh, this is just like
Yeah.
it's a
So you
great
didn't have
way
the
to-
idea at that exact point that you wanted to take this to the
No.
next level, bro. So you were
No.
just having fun with it.
Yeah, for me, I was
Fucking around
enjoying
and
it.
finding out, huh?
Yeah, it was just like, let's do this shit and let's see what's going to happen, you know? And then I heard Drake for the first time. That's when I started trying to like, okay, let me see if I can sing and rap
That
at
whole
the same
melodic
time.
kind of vibe. Yeah.
Boom.
And he did bring that out, eh?
And then, but like I said, I was already listening to all the soulful stuff and everything else. So the more I just grew up, I kept listening to a whole lot of hip hop music. I mean, at the time now, because I'm also writing and I'm, you know, now I'm rapping in school with people in school. Because I think, when did I get into the studio the first time? I was in grade 8. So I think I was 13. Was I 13? 13, 14, I don't remember. Something.
Shit, that's young, bro.
Yes, I think that was the first time I got into the studio and recorded a song. I was already in the studio before that. I think I was in the studio the first time in my life. I think I was 11. But I wasn't recording. I was too shy to do that. So I was just like writing songs for people and just
Ghostwriting, bro.
Not really.
Maybe Drake did take it from you, bro.
Not really. I was just like, I enjoyed helping. Like I said, like I like looking out for people. You know what I mean? So I just enjoyed the process and just learning. For me, it was just like, let me see what do you know what goes into doing all of this. Really, you know. Because I'm just like, if I'm going to record anything, it's not going to come out like, you know, I be listening to some crazy music for me to be trying to record something that's just going to come out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I respected the field, I would say. You know what I mean? I didn't rush myself into anything. So I just wanted to just get better and better and better and better. And then, grade 8. For me to even get into the studio, I was forced into the studio. So like I said, I was like always in ciphers and stuff like that. So this one guy, we were in a cipher together, rapping, got cool. He liked how I rapped, you know. But I'm just rapping at this point. It ain't even
just for the sake of
rapping. I'm just having fun, right?
Yeah.
Yo, my nigga, we gotta go into the studio. Blah blah blah. I'm like, what? All right, cool. And then exchange numbers. And I think like 2 days later, this dude calls me, yo, where you at? Let me come get you. Let's go to the studio. Pulled up to my house. We walked to the studio. This guy was way older than me. I was 12 at the time. Nah, I was actually going to, I was going to grade 7. It wasn't grade 8. Yeah, it was grade, I was 12.
Yeah, that's 12, 13,
Yeah, I was 12.
Shit.
So takes me to the studio and boom. I had cold feet, I don't lie, but I killed him.
First time, man.
What? I made him sound like a rookie and he'd been in the studio way too long. Like, I think, I remember after I listened to that song, that's when I started having confidence on like, okay, now I can start recording music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
so that was your turnaround point, bro.
We got to pay for studio time.
How much is studio charge? Like a nice
At the
studio,
time, for me, it was expensive. I'm 12, $150 was a lot.
Fuck, bro. That's a lot of tuck money, bro.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, what?
Shit.
Imagine you trying to go to your mom like, yo, I'm trying to get $150. I'm trying to go into the studio and record a song.
When you're 12 years old, bro.
That wasn't gonna happen. That wasn't gonna happen. Like, think about it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
how did you make that 150, bro?
So at first, like that dude just like making music with me. So he was paying for studio time and I was just making songs with him. So it was his songs.
Yeah.
So I was just polishing up the skill the whole time. So when I started going to school, my mom always gave me like weekly allowance. So that money had to last from Monday to Friday. So what I do was take all that guap, put it aside, take all the money I'm just gonna need for the cab, go to school with a cab, eat with my friends, boom. By the end of the week, Friday I'm going to the studio. Friday or Saturday I'm in the studio recording at least one song.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So
but I was jumping on downloaded beats, because also it's another 150 for a beat. So it was a bit tricky. So it was like, but I didn't like the beats though, to be honest. I didn't like the beats, so that's how I got into production. So I started
like, learning yourself, bro.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna figure out how to make these beats, and I'm gonna make the best beats for me. So that's why you hardly see me making a beat for anyone. And Flvme produced for so and so. Like, it's hardly happening, because like ever since I made my first beat in life, the intention was just to make it for me, to be able to be in front of a microphone and make a song. Yeah, so I don't have to think about, I gotta pay this guy, or this gotta happen.
Do it all yourself, bro.
Yeah, it's like, let me just do that. Let me handle that.
And you also have your own vision. You don't want to use somebody else's vision into that song.
You feel me? And also, I just feel like people respect you more when you put more effort into your stuff like that. Because now, like, I mean, I do work with different producers now that, I have to have so much music
Yeah,
around me to even be able to have so much music.
Yeah.
But for them to even know what to do when working with me is because they know what I've already done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So they can
it's
style
like,
it
they
towards
understand. Yeah, it's like everyone I work with. It's like it's crazy. It's like I've known these. It's like I've known them for all my life, but we just met.
That's the kind of bond that you have with them.
Yeah, like everyone I make music with, it's like always like it's beyond
feel
just
like you've
us
known
making songs. Yeah,
You've known them your whole life, kind of thing.
yeah, like
But that's the best kind of people. As soon as you feel like that with someone, like then you got a good connection, whether it's relationships, friends.
you know what I mean. So it's like,
and you can feel like personally, you can just sense when someone's a good person or not a good person.
so that's how it, and crazy enough, that's how I actually linked up with Zoo. But like at first, we didn't link up like straight. So there's this other dude called J Smash. Shout out J Smash. So J Smash sent me this song. Zoo made the beat. He's on the chorus, right? Sends this song, and I listen to the song. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? Like, that was the first time. That was not the first time. That was the second time I was shook by artists in South Africa.
Yeah.
Like, I always listen to people's music, and I'm like, yo, they have great music. But that was the first time I heard an artist, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, you sit back and you.
Gotta pull up my socks. This is different here. Like, also, Zoo came with something we've never heard in South Africa. Also, I feel like because there's always been this thing of there's always a formula to how to make music for South Africans and stuff like that. So a lot of artists were scared to even experiment and do most of the stuff they wanted to do most of the time. So
That's true.
we came and changed that as the young generation of what's going on right now.
You stay true to yourself, bro, and to what you want to put out. That's ridiculous. That's what you want to do, bro. That's admirable. You didn't just go for the media attention and the fame, and
Yeah.
as you say, use a formula, because there is a formula that you could use if you just want to, make it big. But it doesn't mean that what you're putting out there is good. Like good.
Yeah, for me, it's not about being
honest,
big, really. I'm gonna be honest. For me, it's just about longevity, really. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, for me, I think about, like, how is this shit still gonna bang when I'm gone?
Yeah.
That's what matters.
You want to be remembered throughout all different ages. I mean, like, if you think about it, there's only not very few people. It actually is. If you take the amount of artists and there is throughout generations and decades, there's only probably you get a handful of from that specific genre in that country that you like. Their music will play in 20, 30 years. It will still bang.
Yeah.
I still listen to Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson was exactly, his music still bangs. Elvis Presley still bangs. Like, there's a lot of people that will always just be there, like Snoop Dogg, Eminem. You know what I mean?
Musicians are timeless, dude. They will just,
that's it. Doesn't matter
even
what time.
after they're gone, they'll continue.
You feel me? If you go on German right now, German 2, and play Rock for Life, you hear there that I just literally replayed the melody on Rock With You by Michael Jackson, but just like in a different octave.
That is so dope, dude.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I'll give that one a listen. Shit.
That's lit. Like, I think the whole project, I was just like, most of the project, everything that was like being sampled or the inspiration just comes from all the music that was going on in that era of music.
And that's what's like kind of molded you and your sound.
You feel me?
Dude, as I say, it's such a fucking great sound. Like, I genuinely am like a fangirl, bro, of your music. Your music's dope. Like, my favorite South African artist, bro, truly. Yeah, dude, and your work ethic, and the fact that you're younger than us, but like, as you say, like, fuck, I didn't even pull up my socks, you know what I mean? Damn,
You've
man.
had your turnaround moment now.
Yeah, fuck, man, like, damn, this guy's got it going on, bro, so we got to work harder, and as you say, dude, longevity's the goal. You want to make something that's remembered throughout the ages.
Yeah.
Not just your one-hit wonders that people forget about,
Yeah.
bro.
For me, it's not even about people, bro. It's about, like, the people around me. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the most important people for me. Like, if I'm thinking about supporters and fans and all
Yeah.
of that, the first people I think about is everyone around me. So
Yeah.
my family, friends, team, like,
You want
those
that
are the
good,
first people I think about, and I'm like, I cannot let these people down. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, like, that's how I look at it. And I'm just like, whatever I need to do needs to reflect good on them.
dude. That's
Yeah.
but yeah, that's being a man, bro. Like like that's being a strong person.
I appreciate
As I
that.
said, especially at your age, bro, you got like this whole stoic vibe going on, bro. Like you don't let too much out, but you let people know what you think they should know, in a sense. You give me that kind of vibe, bro. Yeah.
Not really. Not really. I'm actually an open
An
book.
open book,
Yeah.
a genuine nice person.
I'm chill, bro. Like,
You are chill.
I'm very chill. Like,
Oh.
I'm very shy for sure. I think that's what keeps me away most of the time. Just being shy.
And but performing on stage, does that make a difference?
Nah.
So you shy on stage like every time.
Before I get on stage, yeah.
But it's true though, bro. Like even like as I say to you, like I get nervous as shit before we start a podcast. Yeah, it's fucking
But
weird.
yeah, like before I get on stage, it's like you feel it, because the first thing for me is like, it's not really about are they gonna scream or anything. It's like first impression. That's the first thing I think about. It's like I need to make a great first impression. Whether these people know me or they don't know me, like whatever I do, as soon as I appear on this stage, needs to be very captivating, and they gotta love it as soon as I get off of it.
You gotta grab their attention.
Yeah, like that's just how I think about it. So yeah, that's what gets me nervous, because I'm like, I gotta make sure this is like.
Well, you got thousands of people in front of you, bro. That must be.
Yeah,
nerve-wracking,
that shit
bro.
is scary,
That
because
shit
I
must be
don't.
nerve-wracking, bro.
I mean, you know, we dream about these things, but
And you
it's
get it.
like
Actually doing it is fucked, bro.
it's great seeing it, you know, when your eyes are closed. When you have to go do it, it's different, because now that's where. I think that's where it tests you if you really want to do it or not. Yeah.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, whether you're up for it or not, bro.
Yeah,
Again, it's what
'cause-
people think. They see the outside. They don't know what it takes to go on stage and actually do the
You
shit.
know what I
bro.
mean? Because how I put it is like, there's actually people that are crazy, and like, if you think I'm talented, I know I'm talented. Don't get me wrong, but I know people, or I think I knew people that were crazy and very much more talented than I am, and they never made it to where I even got to.
Yeah.
Only because of not, oh, he's not good enough, or it's just you didn't want to do what you were supposed to do.
Work
to
hard enough to
Yeah.
get there.
I mean, at the end of the day, we all do it for different reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, hard work beats talent. But dude, I think that's it. I think our time is up.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, that's been over an hour already.
Sheesh.
Man, that was actually really nice. I didn't expect that conversation, bro.
Part one.
Yeah.
Part two coming in, I don't know,
And then we
5
got-
years.
When Flame answers his phone.
start with a
Oh
recap.
my god.
Damn, bro, like my phone gives me anxiety, man.
I can
Dude,
understand.
people must be hitting you up all the time, bro. Anyway, no, we're getting
Yeah.
sidetracked. Fuck, sorry.
Yeah.
Guys,
The top five, I didn't
Yeah, top
answer
five,
the
top five. Give us top
And-
five.
So top five. So I'll just put it in like, it's not really like top five, but I would say like people that really have an impact in me and how I create music.
yeah.
And I feel like it's gonna be like that for the longest time. At number one, the first person I think of daily musically is Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Right? That's crazy, because I never thought I was also gonna say that in my life. But
He actually does make really good music now that you think about it.
bro, that's
Man, he's-
good as an understatement. Trust me. You need to go listen to
I'm
Tory
gonna send you
again.
a song when we finish this episode.
Oh, yeah.
Just go listen to Tory. Like, I had to go listen to him.
Yeah.
Like, it was cool listening to the big songs, but like, go bump him. You hear that guy, like, anything you need. So if
And
you
his
any
versatile
genre,
as fuck, bro. Yeah, he can literally sing, he can rap. It's impressive.
I'll definitely give it.
he has
Give
a
it a look,
80s vibe
Yeah.
album, bro, and every song
banger.
slaps. I was literally just bumping this shit coming here
Feel
right
like I'm
now.
missing out, bro. Okay,
Trust
Tory
me,
Lanez.
but Tory, for me personally, I feel like he's the greatest creative right now in terms of creating music, only because he can dive into so many pockets. So I'm not saying like he's better than everybody else in terms of he sings better than so and so or he raps better than so and so. Now I'm just saying like because he can just get into any pocket and still make it sound great. For me, that's perfect enough. That's enough for me because if they said, okay, choose one artist you listen to forever, I'd choose him because there's so much genres I can jump
variety.
into. I don't have to listen to one thing.
Yeah.
You feel
Okay.
me? So
Tory Lanez.
Tory for sure
Who's two,
impacts. Yeah, he impacts my creativity a lot. Kanye West is very, especially on production. I would say on
The man
production.
was talented as a
Yeah,
producer.
people can say that he's fucking.
Yeah,
nuts.
I love his music for sure. Like his music, yeah, I love it. But I'm not really like into Kanye music like that. Like every time I listen to Kanye music, I'm trying to find a message. I'm not just listening to it just to vibe out. It's like,
That's
what
so
can I
true.
find in there? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really always listening to Kanye music, but I definitely, that's why I'm saying specifically on production and how I go about making beats. Yeah, he has more influence right now, especially on how I go about creating beats and stuff. Who else? Lil Wayne, for sure. I have to put Lil Wayne. The fact that I don't even write music, I just record. So that's something. I saw it
saw
on
that reel
see the
there.
documentary?
Yeah, I saw it on
You
Lil
saw the
Wayne's
documentary,
documentary.
bro.
I was like,
Yeah.
I gotta
Crazy.
do that.
It was crazy.
Excuse me. So I was like, I gotta start doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but people think it's like you freestyle and like, nah, it's like everything is premeditated. And then you just punch everything in. And you'll scratch out whatever you feel like is not cool. But so Weezy for sure. Who else?
I'm surprised you didn't say Drake.
I'm thinking about it, but I'm trying to be very,
I love Drake. I won't even lie. Yeah, I'm a big Drake fan.
damn. Come on. Who were you bumping just now? I was bumping Tory. I already said Tory. So I'll say, I want to say Drake. Like, I really want to say Drake, but I feel like that's a cheat code. For real.
I get it though.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a
get
cheat
it.
code. We all listen to Drake, you know what I mean?
Drake
Like,
rules the world.
but also
He, like,
with
goes
me,
without being said,
Yeah.
but I
doesn't even
don't.
need to
Also
be
with
on
Drake,
that
I'm
list.
just at a point where I don't really listen to him all the time no more. So that's why I'm like, I want to mention him, but he's not really like how I create right now. He's
Yeah,
not
for
really
you right
like,
now, yeah.
Who? Damn. Who was I bumping at least from the 80s? Damn. This is hard. Let me say
Stick around for part 2.
it's WV. I'll say it's WV. It's WV for sure.
Wait, who? What?
It's WV.
SWV.
You don't know it's WV?
I've never.
Whoa.
SWV.
And I'm young to know that, bro. But yeah,
Never.
just go check them out.
Okay,
They are
SWV.
R&B group.
Okay.
Dude, trust
yeah,
me.
I've never heard of that in my
Yo,
life.
they
Okay.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I was bumping. Yeah, right now I'm big on the music. I'm listening to a lot of this shit. Who else can I say from that era that I'm listening? Because I'm listening to a lot of music from then right now. So I'll say, I don't want to say Michael Jackson because that's also another cheat code.
Yeah.
You
It's,
feel
it's,
me?
it's the same as saying Drake.
Who am I listening to? Actually, okay, let me just check
Check
right
the
now.
playlist,
The first
bro.
thing I'm gonna see, I'm gonna say that's what I'm listening to right now. Come on. There's got to be something. Okay, definitely listening to a whole lot of Usher too.
Okay.
But like
Good
the
old Usher.
old stuff.
That's the
I
best.
still.
I was about to say that is the best stuff. Usher was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, so I'm on that.
So that's your top 5, bro.
Yeah.
Solid, very diversified, bro.
Yeah, I enjoy listening to music. It's just gotta feel great
Yeah,
listening to
yeah.
music for me. Yeah.
But guys, again, sorry that we that was really, really cool, bro. Thank you so much. I'm so glad we finally got to do this, bro.
Thank you for having me.
And part 2 definitely, bro.
We gotta do
Oh,
it.
but then we come
We
up
gotta
with a
do
solid
it.
topic
We
list. You know,
really
the
didn't
wild
dive
questions,
into
bro.
it.
Because
Yeah.
this was a very different
This
podcast
was
than
more
what
of
I
a
thought.
smoke sesh than a podcast.
Yeah, and that was dope, bro. I thank you for that.
I
So,
appreciate it.
yeah, I think that's all from us, guys. I just want to say thank you to all our viewers, subscribers, guys, for all the support all the time. Like, comment, subscribe,
All of that
and all of that basic shit. But yeah, from us at Modern Man and Flame, thank you,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Ciao. See you next one.